Say hi, Norman. Say hi. Hi, everyone. It is Saturday afternoon, and I am just chilling out in my room. We have a baby shower to go to this afternoon, so I figured I haven't uploaded a video in about 4 weeks, so I decided now would be a great time to go ahead and do that. Not a lot been going on the past 4 weeks, just studying. About 2 weeks ago, we got this little guy. His name is Norman. We got him at 8 weeks old, so he's about 10 weeks. He is a Himalayan ragdoll, and we decided he would be a great new addition to our family. So he's been hanging out. He's a bit of a playful little guy. He's sleeping. He was sleeping. I disturbed him. I wanted to show you guys because he's so darn cute and fuzzy, and he's adorable. So there he is. Hi, Norman. He's mad at me. So I'm going to put him down. He can go back to bed. And we'll get started. So we last did our video update for April. I showed you some of the things I was working on, what I wanted to work on, and I haven't really done too much since then, so a little bit disappointed, but it's enough that I'm okay with it. So in this video I will show you some whip updates, what I've been working on. I will show you a new start which turned into an FFO, and I have a little bit of a haul for you. Nothing too extensive, just some things that have been on my wish list and which kind of tie in to my plans in the upcoming months. So without further ado, let's get started. So in my last video, I had a little bit of a haul, and I showed you that I had purchased the Lizzie Cake Good Things Come to Those Who Stitch. So I decided, because I had finished up my March cottage in April, I figured I would do a new start. Something I could work on when I needed a little break from my main project, which is Stargazer. So I was getting a little bit annoyed and I needed to put her down, so I picked this up and started it, and I think in about 3 to 4 days I managed to finish it, and then I gave myself a little break from it, and then in the remaining, I would say 5 to 6 days, I managed to FFO it. So unfortunately it didn't turn out how I had hoped. I had big plans for this, and I ended up staying up way too late, and I was so tired and I was getting so frustrated that it didn't turn out as I had hoped, but it's a fully finished object nonetheless. So I stitched it up and turned it into a little pillow. Good things come to those who stitch. And all the colors, I just used what I had in my stash. I didn't go out and buy the recommended colors. I had some fabric lying around and just made a little glittery pink ribbon, and it hangs up in my kitchen, and then when I wake up every morning and walk down the hall towards the kitchen, I can see this, and it makes me smile and it makes my day, and it's a good thing to remember to get a little bit of stitching in, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. So there we go. There it is. And little disappointed with how it turned out. As I said, I wanted to do a border here, but I had messed it up so many times, and it was just, my fabric was getting smaller and smaller, so close in fact that I was worried it would start unraveling. So I said, you know what, whatever, I'm doing it like this, and I'm calling it good. So there we go, an FFO. So I worked a little bit on my Cat Lessons for People by Lizzie Kate. I honestly didn't get a whole lot done. I had picked it up and started, and then I decided that I really wanted to focus on something else, and I got distracted, and so this is all I got done. So I just managed the birds there down at the bottom. My camera's a little bit fuzzy right now, so you can't really, I think, see too good, but here you go. So I just managed to get this little part there done, and then I decided I needed to put it away, work on something else, and that's what I did. So hopefully I can get a little bit more done on that. I don't have a set goal for when I finish that. It's just if I want to work on it, I work on it. So I'm hoping soon I'll have a little bit more to show you on that. So the next thing, I haven't worked on my Autumn Sampler by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery in quite, I would say, a good couple of months. So I figured I should pick it up. Not in a huge rush to finish it, but I figured if I can work on a block at a time, why not? So I put this down because when I got to the block I am currently working on, I had lost my one of my flosses for it, one of the colors, and I didn't have another one, so I wasn't able to go out and buy one. So I was just like, you know what, I'm putting it away. So when I had actually finished my March cottage of the month by Country Cottage Needleworks, I had found the floss that I needed to finish this. So I worked on my squirrel here. Didn't get too much done because I had to frog it about 2 or 3 times and it was making me mad, so I figured, you know what, you're going in a timeout and I will pick you up in a few days. And I haven't picked it up yet, but I'm hoping to finish this off this weekend and maybe get this frame done as well. So not in a huge rush to finish this one either. I'm hoping by fall I'll have it done. Honestly, not really being in a mood to stitch anything else but Stargazer, so I'll show you what I've done on her. So I know in my previous video I did say that my main focal project was Stargazer. She is very tedious. The dress is the part the bottom of the dress is what I'm struggling with the most. I feel I can do about 300 or 400 stitches on her, and I go look at her and I feel like I have so much more to do that I didn't do enough. So I have probably spent most of the month working on her. I'm so close to being done the stitching part, and then I find when I get bored of the stitching, I do some beading on her, but then I don't want to get too into the beading because I want to do that last. So then I have to pick up another project. But I'm really happy with the progress that I've made. So my goal is still for November to get her done, stitched, beaded, framed, and that's my goal. So this is what I have. So last time I showed you guys, I think I had gotten up to about here, and I think that was in my first video that I showed you, and I hadn't really worked on her. But then the past week and a half, or at least 2 weeks out of this month, my time was basically, anytime I had stitchy time, it was, this is what I picked up. So I've managed to get all of this done. So on the pattern itself, all this is done. Like, I don't have to work on the side of the pattern anymore. I'm now focusing on the left side of the pattern. So it's all this that goes down. So I don't have too much left. Well, that's what I'm telling myself, so that it pushes me to keep going. I finished here, and I was going to carry on doing this part, but then I found a huge chunk of color that I had the same color over here, so I figured why not, just until I run out of my thread that I had on my needle, just keep stitching it before I move on over here. So that's what I've done, and I'm just so happy with the way she's turned out. And I'm so excited because I don't like starting a whole bunch of projects. So I'm telling myself I can't start anything else big until her stitching is at least done. So I have a wish list of Mira's and Nora Corbett's that I want to do. And I'm telling myself I cannot do them until I get my stitching done on Stargazer. So now that I have them, a few of my wish list patterns, now I'm wanting to get her done, the stitching, so that I can start on one of these new ones. So she's so close to being done. She's fun to work on, very tedious, but as I said, I haven't done a lot of stitching on other things because that's what I've wanted to work on. So I managed to get her done. Not done, but I managed to work on her. I managed to get my Good Things Come to Those Who Stitch done. That was my start and then a finish. So that was good. And I worked a little bit on my Frosted Pumpkin Squirrel block for the Autumn Sampler. So it doesn't seem like a lot in 4 weeks. But in my defense, I was working on other projects too. Some sewing projects, some crochet projects, and then I had studying. I had a like a midterm, I guess you could call it, exam, and we got the new cat, so that kind of took up a lot of my time for a good week or so. So we'll get there. Slow wins. What's that saying? It's slow and steady wins the race. Well, that's what I'm hoping to do with Stargazer. So hopefully next time I do a video you'll see a little bit more, and I'm so excited because the more I see her develop, I just love her so much more. So I'm excited. So that's stitching wise, that's all I have to show you, but I did get a bit of a haul. So in my last video I showed you a haul, and then there was some other stuff that I wanted to show you. Unfortunately, it got lost in the post, so that I still do not have from like a month, 2 months ago. But I have found some other things and bought them, and now I'm kind of on a bit of a ban from buying stuff. Just, I have enough to work on, so I don't need anything else. So, we'll see. Probably not, but I'll show you what I got now in my haul. So most of the stuff I got off Stash Unload. As I said, I'm trying not to buy too much. I really want to work on what I have, and I have enough to kind of get me through, and then when I feel like I need something else, I'll do that. But right now I'm okay, and I think I'd really like to curb my crafty spending, but who knows if that'll happen. Probably not. I mean, crafters gotta craft, right? So here we go. I'll show you. So the first thing that I got is Fairy Moon by Mirabilia. Mind the glitter. And I got her because actually she never really was on my list at all. And on some of the Facebook groups, a couple of ladies had finished her, so they put a picture of their finish, and I just fell in love. The amount of beading, especially in this moon, it's all beads, and I fell in love with it. And I figured it's a really nice complimentary piece to Stargazer. It sort of, kind of, they complement each other really well. So I definitely decided I needed to have her. And I needed to stitch her. And I have heard, though, her dress is quite tedious because of all that white cream color. But I'm excited nonetheless. It's probably a lot better than Stargazer, where you're changing stitches every couple, you know. So this might be nice to do that. So, no idea when I'm going to start her. Probably not for a good few months. But she's in my stash. I'm happy she's in my stash. And she will be stitched one day. So next up that I got is Bluebell. And I absolutely adore her. And as I said, she was never one that I fancied. And I saw a couple of people post their finish and fell in love with her. She is so petite. She's sparkly. Her colors are beautiful. So I'm really excited. And like, I took the pattern out to look, and the pattern is small enough that I don't think she would take long to do. So that's what I'm wanting to work on at some point, either for my next one once I've finished the stitches on. Sorry, someone's just here. Sorry about that. My boyfriend and son were at the door. They wanted to come and see what I was doing. So anyway, here is what I was talking about, and I was saying she's small enough that I think that she wouldn't be a long stitch. So she may be my next one, but we'll see. And I got Mermaid Undine, and she is absolutely gorgeous. So I know I was raving about Rain Queen, and I wanted to do her, but I couldn't find her on Stash Unload. And I don't want to order right now from 123 Stitch until I have more that I want to buy, because the exchange rate right now for Canada is brutal. Even buying these from Stash Unload, it was probably $10 to $15 more with the exchange rate than what it would have been US, and now I just can't justify doing that. So until our dollar's a little bit better, or until I really need something, I probably won't order her for a while. But I found her, and I love her, and she was in my top 2 of what I wanted to do after Stargazer. So I decided Rain Queen would be on the back burner. If I get her, great. If not, she'll be there for a while. No rush. So I got her. She's beautiful. I just love her colors. The purples, the teals, the blues, the greens. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to start once I've done my stitching on Stargazer, but I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards this one. And that being said, I got some fabric for her, for my mermaid. It's gorgeous, hand-dyed, and I'm just getting my packaging here. So it is Paul Stitches, hand-dyed, 32 count, Murano Lugana, and 18 by 27 inches, and the color is Raindrops. And I absolutely love it. It reminds me of a mermaid, the colors in itself. Really beautiful purples, like a teal, white, and I think Mermaid Undine will be gorgeous on that. So, if all goes well, and I finish my stitching on Stargazer, she will be next to kit up. I just need the beads and the floss. if I decide I want to do something smaller, then I'm pretty sure I'm going to lean towards Bluebell. But there you have it. There's my haul. Nothing too crazy extensive. I have one more on the way. No, two more on the way. And then this missing package from April that may or may not come. Who knows, but we'll see. So that's all I have this video. Not a lot to show you. I'm really happy with what I have done. It's a bit disappointing because I would have liked to have done more on my Lizzie Kate, just cat lessons for people. But I had so much going on and it was so nice, and so we were doing other things that I didn't want to just sit inside and stitch. But there you have it. So hopefully next video I'll have a little bit more progress. Who knows, maybe Stargazer might be stitched. Anyway, there you have it. So it is Saturday afternoon and I'm going to go get ready to go to a baby shower. And then I'm going to come home and watch a movie called How to Be Single. If any of you have seen it, let me know. The commercials for it looked hilarious. So I'm going to watch that. And I'm hopefully going to have a good laugh. Maybe stitch while doing it. Who knows? But I hope you all have, I can't even talk right now. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. It is raining here, so our plans kind of got a little bit messed up. We were supposed to go to my parents and help them do some garden work, and we ended up not going because of the weather. But, oh well. What can you do? So, there you go. So, have a lovely Saturday, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, here. I'm going to bug him again, just so that you can say bye. Say bye, Norman. And if anyone else likes Bates Motel, let me know. Did anyone see the finale? Holy crap. Bye. Say bye.